afternoon, guys, and welcome to the show, this football catalog by Origa. This is Jason. Now, let's talk about what is going on in Cote d'Ivoire. Now, the first round of matches have been played, and we've seen a lot of surprise. A lot of scores that most people were not expecting. South Africa losing to Mali. You saw Ghana losing to Cape Verde, and we also saw Tunisia losing. To Namibia. One of the matches I will be showing you a lot of man of the matches in this match. But however, the most important to us is the match this afternoon. Nigeria against the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. It's definitely going to be a very tension-soaked match. And in football, as you know, there are going to be three results. Either you win, you lose, or you draw. At this stage of the tournament, the second match is the most important after the first match. Though every match at the group stage is very, very important. But the result you have in the first match will determine your second match. Every team wants to qualify by the second match of the tournament. So every team that has 3 points will be looking forward for the next match to win. And definitely, once you have 6 points, automatically you have come out of the group, no matter what is going to happen in the tournament. However, Nigeria has found themselves in a very tight situation, and they will be playing against the host nation, the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. Remember, the cost of building infrastructure, the stadium, the hotels, and a lot of roads in Cote d'Ivoire cost the entire nation $1 billion. When you turn the billion into safer, or you even turn it to Nigerian money, you know how much it's worth. So they want to host, and they also they wanted to win. So how will it happen? They will be playing all their matches, the Elephant, at Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan, and that is where they will be playing against the Super Eagles this evening. It's going to be a very intimidating match, a match of superiority, a match of, making a statement. And that is exactly what you are going to be seeing this evening when the Super Eagles is playing against the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. The government of Cote d'Ivoire is doing everything possible. Definitely, I will tell you one thing. You see, the match is going to be played on the pitch of play, and it's also going to be played outside the pitch of play. The politics of football will come into play. And one thing you must be very sure, the officiating will never be 50-50. I can guarantee you that. You might not be able to see this if you are not a football stakeholder. But those who knows about football knows that it won't be 50-50. As a host nation, we have hosted the tournament before in Nigeria, and we also have the preference. But in this case, the world is watching, but there are so many tricks about football that you may not be able to see when you come to the depth of football. So definitely, the Ivorians will have more opportunity, more support, apart from the supporter, also from the officiating. So the best the Super Eagles can do is to go all out and play their heart. This game is going to be played, by mental, structure. If you are not mentally okay, the whole crowd is a 60,000 capacity stadium, and they were doing everything to intimidate the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Apart from the fact that they will intimidate the Super Eagles, the president is promising the players of the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. You see, apart from this tournament, it's a match that the Elephant want to make a statement. In the last two tournaments, or two major tournaments that we have met at the African Cup of Nations, Nigeria has eliminated the Ivorians. And definitely, since they are hosting, they want to pay back the Super Eagles with their own coin. So what is going to happen this afternoon? There are three options before the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's either the win that give them the assurance that the next match, pick a draw and qualify. However, they must not lose this match. See, this is the only option that the Super Eagles have. If they don't lose this match, they probably have 1 point. I'm not saying they can't win the match. The Super Eagles can win this match, but the best thing they could do, they have three options before them. One must not be achieved, but two could be achieved. If they achieve either of the two, either a win or a draw, it is still a hopeful situation for them. If they had a draw, they have 2 points, and they go ahead to play that game against the Guinea-Bissau in the last match and win. That would definitely give them 5 points. Automatically, they're probably going to sit on the second log of the table. But if they lose this match, this is where the trouble is going to come in. If the Super Eagles lose this match, that's going to be a problem. But if they still had a draw, but they can still win. I'm not saying the Super Eagles can't win this match. I'm only giving you the option, the best options out of this match. If they draw the game, they definitely will still qualify because they go ahead and win the last match. Because look, let us be sincere to ourselves. It will be difficult for the Super Eagles to win this match. The Ivorians want to sit right there at their home ground. That is the Alansa Katara Stadium. If they win this match, the guarantee that they've qualified is already there. They just went ahead, go ahead and pick maybe one drop in the last one, and they can even make it open for the other team. Probably the Super Eagles should be eliminated out of the tournament because that one will give them a minus among the strongest team in the tournament. However, the Super Eagles can win the game, but they have to play on the pitch, and they also have to play with the mentality in their head. A lot of frustration, a lot of bad officiating will probably come. I'm not saying the referee will be officiating badly, but you have to know the realistic is that they are playing against the host nation, and the stadium will be jam-packed with full capacity. A lot of times when Nigerians play the Ivorians in their home ground, the community of Nigerians had always suffered. I'm hopeful this time around, maybe such a thing will not happen. However, let's look at other matches that we're playing today. Egypt will be playing against Ghana. Wow, the Black Star of Ghana, they've not done very well in this tournament. Losing to Cape Verde was a bad omen for them. However, against the Egyptians, who also played a 1-1 in the match against the other opponent, would definitely go all out, to pick the maximum triple. It's one of the best matches that we're going to see in this tournament. However, the mentality of a player will determine who will win. Now, let's see other things that we need to talk about before we go on this program this afternoon. We also talk about the situation of Sadiq Umar. After leaving the Super Eagles and went to Spain, and he has to play for, the Real side. A lot of intricacy is going on in the case of this guy's injury, and I believe the Super Eagles and the NFF need to do a thorough investigation because it is glaring that the fault is within the backroom staff, the coach, and some other elements that are determining the factor what goes on in Nigerian football. However, I should believe that the NFF and the government should get involved in this. At least for the first time, let the people trust the government and believe that they will do something rightfully for the things that could see. Now, I'm also going to show you some of the funniest goals, and I'm also going to show you a lot of field players who have won the man of the match in this tournament. Don't forget, all I'm asking from you is just like subscribe to the channel and also like and share among your friends. Thank you for watching, and let's watch out what is going to happen to the Super Eagles of Nigeria this evening. Hopefully, my best option is they must not lose this match. If they lose, probably that will be the end of the road for them. But I believe they will give their heart and they will qualify out of the group stage. Thank you for watching. My name remains Bamikelu Ademola, award-winning photojournalist. I document the culture of football fans and supporters club. I also tell the story of Nigerian football. Thank you, and see you